Hello everyone, we're on chapter 11 and we're on paragraph 3. Monism rejects the concept of purpose in every sphere, with the sole exception of human action. It looks for laws of nature, but not for purposes of nature. Purposes of nature are arbitrary assumptions no less than are imperceptible forces. But even purposes of life, not set by man himself, are unjustified assumptions from the standpoint of monism. Nothing is purposeful except when man has first made so, for purposefulness arises only through the realization of an idea. In a realistic sense, an idea can become effective only in man. Therefore, human life can only have the purpose and the ordering of destiny that man gives it. To the question, what is man's task in life, there can be for monism but one answer: the task he sets himself. My mission in the world is not predetermined, but is at every moment the one I choose for myself. I do not set out upon my journey through life with fixed marching posts. And paragraph 3 is summarized as follows. Monism rejects the concept of purpose in every sphere except that of human action. It looks for laws of nature, not purpose. Purposefulness arises only through the realization of an idea. For monism, the answer to the question, what is man's task in life, is simply the task he sets himself. My mission in the world is not predetermined, but is at every moment the one I choose for myself. The point in this paragraph is basically, as he states, monism rejects the concept of purpose in every sphere except in the sphere of human action. And so when examining nature, humans aren't looking for the purpose of nature, we're just looking for the laws of nature. And so we're only applying the concept of purpose in the sphere of human action, and that is a very important point in that paragraph. And he says as well, any purpose of nature is really just an assumption, and it's really unnecessary. And for purposefulness to arise in human action, it must begin with the realization of an idea. And the one line in this paragraph that's always been one of my favorite lines in the book, when he says to the question, what is man's task in life, there can be for monism but one answer: the task he sets himself. And I think that's pretty much a point that really sticks for me, because it's basically, as we go through life, we're always creating purposes in our own life. It's not just we have one purpose, we have little purposes and all these purposes lined up, but it's us who are controlling what we're doing. We're choosing to react to whatever happens, and it's really, no matter what happens in the physical world, like Steiner has said, it's really the inner part, that's where we're free. And so whatever I'm faced upon, I'm going to decide what I'm going to get out of it. It's up to me. The task in my life is going to be up to me to figure out. I'm not going to look to my friends or to church or to the media or to whomever. It's the task that I set for myself, and that is my purpose in life. And so that's a very important point. He says as well at the end, I do not set out upon my journey through life with fixed marching orders. And so, we're going through life, and we're in the moment, and we're always creating these purposes, and life isn't fixed, and it's always ever changing. And so, at every moment, we're choosing what we want to do. It's basically the opposite concept of fate, because fate is, this is my life, it's predetermined, and I can't do anything. But really, it's saying I can choose what I want to do regardless of what happens. And again, purpose is really about the realization of an idea. And so that's why that concept isn't applicable to nature, because we're really just looking for laws of nature. We can't find the realization of an idea through nature. So that's basically the main points in paragraph 3. So we're just going to move on to paragraph 4. Ideas are realized purposefully only by human beings. Consequently, it is not permissible to speak of the embodiment of ideas by history. All such phrases as history is the evolution of mankind towards freedom, or the realization of the moral world order, and so on, are from a monistic point of view untenable. And 4 was just summarized as follows. Ideas are realized purposefully only by humans. And I think that summary summarizes the paragraph. So basically, human beings have ideas. It's up to us to carry them out. And that is what gives purpose, following out these ideas and having your clear idea. And then that's what is setting up your action. So if I'm going to the grocery store and I have in my mind, I'm looking for a certain brand of something, you know, that's my purpose, you know. It can be in any little thing like that. There's always, purpose is always realized through the worlds of ideas, through the ideal sphere, and anything to speak otherwise is not relevant. So that's all we're going to cover for today. So if you have any questions or comments, just send me a message. Bye.